Hey guys, it's Nikki with ThisRobinsNest. So in today's video, I'm going to share a holiday home decor tour, but I don't want you guys to get too excited. We've only been in our new house for just a little over 4 weeks. So we've put up a tree and some other little things here and there, but nothing too over the top. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and I want to wish you all a happy holiday, Merry Christmas, whatever it is you celebrate, good times with friends and family this time of year. And I look forward to showing you guys around our new house a little bit. Right when you come in our door, there's like this really, it's kind of a narrow entryway. It's not extremely narrow, but to try to film it, it comes across kind of narrow. And I just stuck this old Pottery Barn vase with some cranberries sticking out of it. And then I have this old world Santa on the entryway table, and these trees, which I got from Target Dollar Spot in the Target Dollar Spot haul, I'll link below, for the holiday, and I love those. I wish I would have picked up more. My Joy Scrabble letters, a really old vintage typewriter, which is so dusty, and I just stuck a fa la 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 little card in there. And then I have some more garland with the little vintage bird nest, which I was going to stick out of the tree, but I thought they fit nicely in here. A candle from Ferpie and Fray, and they are Amanda from Ferpie and Fray. She is local and she makes candles. I'll try to link her down below. Her candles are soy and they're wonderful. They sell them at Clementine Home in North Tacoma. If you're local, I highly recommend them. And then I have another Target Dollar Spot tree, and then this is from Target too. It's a countdown of days till Christmas, which my daughter keeps moving the little wreath, and so it's not really accurate, but I thought it was really rustic and farmhouse looking. I loved it and I picked it up. And so that is in the entryway. Now in our entryway, there's kind of this big open space which you can see straight through to a built-in office. And I'm not really sure that I like that because we had people over last night and I created like a drink station on the back side of the other side of the house. And then you can kind of see the mess in between. So I might hang a window or something from here in the future, but we just moved in. So that's down the road. But yeah, so that's how I decorated the front entryway. So this room is just a Mod Podge of things that are kind of left over from the move. And so we put this tree downstairs. This is the tree that we had at our old house, but it was just, it looked so tiny downstairs because our ceilings are really high down there. And so we decided to upgrade our tree this year. And we put this one up here because it has this big, beautiful window and you could see it at night as you drive by. It has all the same ornaments. I added a couple of new things, but basically it's got the black and white ribbon for trim, the pom-pom trim from Joann's Fabric, a bunch of ornaments from Target. I love the Merry and Bright ornament. These are little gift tags that say Merry Christmas and reindeer, and I just tied them on. This is some decorative stuff that I ordered from, I think it was Decor stills online, and it comes on like a twine, and I just kind of pushed it into the tree and put these glittery stars around, wrapped it around. Some ornaments from Sugar Paper Los Angeles, the bells with the bows, these little guys, some other ornaments from Target, our initials. And so we have that tree up here, mostly black and white. This one I purchased 2 years ago in memory of our dog Paris, our little Yorkie who passed away actually on Christmas Eve. That was a really hard year. And then I don't want to get choked up. My other baby Freckles passed away around Christmas last year. So some memory ornaments that I purchased and put on the tree for my babies. And yeah, so some fun ornaments. And then you can see out the window here, it sparkles at night. That is our entryway down there. It's a Northwest modern contemporary home that we purchased, you guys. So it's been interesting and a little bit challenging trying to farmhouse this girl up. So, but I'm working on it. These are gift set. I'm wrapping for grandparents. This is professional photography that we had done by Stephanie Joe Photography. I'll link her down below, but it's just really, really beautiful. And each grandparent got a couple of different professional pictures for the holiday season. So that's kind of fun. And then I just put them in these baskets from the Target dollar spot. This is one of my favorites. There's me with Bella Boo. So, hi, silly. You get so close I can't see your face. This is also one of my favorites, and this is really cool. She puts pictures on these like concave or convex. I'm not sure what that would be, but metal tins. And then 2 lucky grandparents are going to get this bigger framed picture. Well, not framed, but larger picture of Bella Rosa. Still in the process of setting up our craft room, kind of like art room for Bella Rose and myself. But in this little station here, I have a couple of little ornaments from Cost Plus World Market. There's a little fox up there with some bottle brush trees. I hung this little ornament wreath, and I just threaded some ribbon through it to hang it, and then like an old world Santa and a rose gold antler with a bottle brush tree. I also just wrote Happy Holidays. If you guys remember, this was in my last house, and I just wrote with some chalk on it above a little craft station area. And one more holiday thing that I have in my craft room is this picture of the Grinch that my daughter drew and painted in her first grade class, which I really thought was adorable. I'll probably frame that and hang that every year somewhere. Yeah, so this is on a ledge in the hallway, and I just have this vintage toy fire truck. And I didn't have enough bottle brush trees to fill them up, but over time I'll collect more. And then some mercury glass trees and this green candle holder from Pottery Barn from a long time ago. So this is an area that I created in my dining room, and I've just hung this bakery sign, and I actually have 2 dining spaces in this new house, and this one is kind of just like a really casual spot. I've put in these 2 tables. I don't know if you guys remember that I picked up at a yard sale, I want to say about 2 summers ago, and they were in my garage forever. And so I'm using them as kind of like a buffet or a serving station. I had intended to use them as a makeshift kitchen island because I assumed we'd be buying an older home, but we ended up buying new construction. So that's what I'm using them as. And as you can see, I'm still unpacking. Obviously, we haven't been here that long, but I have some farmhouse lights down there that I'm debating if I want to use in the new house, and then some serveware. But I put this chalkboard on top of the serving station, and I also got that at a yard sale, as you guys know if you watch my videos. And then I just drew some trees on them with some little snowflakes, and then I hung this pom-pom snowball garland from Target from 2 years ago, and a Santa with his reindeer garland that I got at a store in North Tacoma called Compass Rose on clearance last year after holiday. And then I've included my bottle brush trees from Joann's fabric store from after holiday clearance. These little adorable white houses from the Target dollar spot this year. I've not been able to find any more, or I would create an entire fireplace mantle display with them, but I've only been able to find 3. I did find these ones at the Home Depot by Martha Stewart, and they light up, but they're significantly more expensive. So these little wooden trees are from the Target dollar spot as well. We entertained last night, and these are leftover goodies on top of the table and little plates. So I think that this little display turned out pretty cute. Kitchen, I just have my Costco gingerbread house from years ago plugged in, a little Yankee candle holder and a candy theme, a little vintage house that I found at the thrift store, and then some bottle brush trees, and that's all I did in the kitchen is this little corner. In the living room, I think that's Harry Potter playing on the TV. I just picked up this garland at Bed Bath & Beyond. It was on a really, really good sale. I don't have the light plugged in on it, but I strung the garland across the top here, and then I had some leftover trim from our tree of the pom-pom ribbon from Joann's craft store, so I just kind of swagged it along the fireplace. And then these are ornaments from the Dollar Tree, and I just stuck 5 of them in there evenly spaced, and I have no idea where this glitter kind of like rose gold glitter leaf garlands from, but I tucked it into the top there, and that's what I did along the fireplace mantle. I have this little end table in the living room, and I've just stuck, I have a little plant in like a mercury glass vase, and then this little red mercury glass votive, and then my sweet friend Sarah gave this to me for my birthday. It's a little votive holder that's gold, and I thought it looked nice for the holiday. So this is the other dining space, and I have this really long table from Cost Plus World Market. Comes with benches, or you can order benches for it, which is what we did. 2 IKEA pillows on the side, and then if you've watched my channel for a long time, you'll know that big bowl in the center there was an awesome score at a yard sale. It's silver, and I love it. And then at the end, you will see an 8-foot Christmas tree. This is from the King of Christmas. And I just had those curtains and the rod installed there from Pottery Barn. And I left the rest of that window natural light during the daytime, so I didn't put blinds up on it. But I'm loving the Christmas tree. Let me show you guys a little bit closer up. It is a woodland theme, and it's got lots of fun critters and mercury glass, and I will show you what all of those ornaments look like. And it's got pine cones sticking out of the top, and some bird's nest, and a lot of mercury glass in red, and also in the silver tones, frosted pine cones, natural elements such as moss and twine, these fun little picks that stick out of the tree that are twisty, bird, vintage reindeer, foxes, vintage glass candy canes. I think those were from Pottery Barn when I purchased those. And then we have some snowmen. I think this sign was from Target Dollar Spot. A lot of really fun stuff. A vintage Santa Claus, skates, of course a Nordstrom shopping bag, which is a lot of fun. You guys get the idea. So a woodland themed Christmas tree. It's rather large, and it has some lights on it that kind of look like, I think they're called pearl lights. Let me find one. There's one right there. And I got 2 strands of these at a yard sale for 10 cents a piece, and they pretty much cover the whole tree. And then at the bottom I have some knickknacks that are hanging out down there, and then this holly berry tree skirt. So that's our main tree that we have up this year, you guys. Maximus, he's eating his dinner over there out of these really cute black and white plaid bowls that I got from Michael's craft store, actually, at 70% off. So that was the tour. I hope you enjoyed it. From my family to yours, we wish you a Merry Christmas, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Have a great day. Hey buddy, you want to come on?
I've been watching you for a little while.
You want to come say hi?
Hi. I'm Mommy's daughter, Nicole's daughter. That's my mom's name.
And we've been playing makeup today in school. And so, but makeup's for what? Special
occasions.
But we were just having fun today, and you're wearing some of Mommy's earrings. Because you're on winter break from school, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see you next time. Bye.
On ThisRobinsNest.
Very nice. Good job. Get it, girl.
Bye.